What about the atrocities committed by colonial rulers throughout the 19th and 20th centuries? Amritsar, Namibia, Mau Mau, and in your country of Nigeria, there were those 57 women traders shot dead by colonial police in 1929 over taxes. There are a lot of pictures and Wikipedia articles on the internet. I see how enlivened you are talking about atrocities, Edward. Why do you know so little about the atrocities in world history that did not involve Europeans? One reason is that they were not recorded. You'll find no pictures of them on the internet, Edward, and no Wikipedia articles. We know about the frontier wars in British settlement colonies because they were recorded, investigated, debated, and yes, the atrocities were punished by the British. You like the picture of severed hands in the Congo under King Leopold II, Edward. Have you seen the pictures of the piles of bodies in the eastern Congo under Al-Zubir, or the torched villages left in the Congo by Tipo Tip? They were the most fearsome of the many Sudanese, Nubianese, and Egyptian slave traders and ivory tyrants who terrorized the Congo area before the relatively benign rule of King Leopold II. Would it surprise you to learn, Edward, that most people welcomed King Leopold's rule? Indeed, that is what explains how Tipo Tip, who began as governor of the king's eastern holdings, lost control. Why are there only 4 books on Tipo Tip, but at last count hundreds on King Leopold II's Congo Free State? Do you care about actual history of peoples like my own, Edward? And by the way, King Leopold's Congo Free State was not a Belgian colony. It was a private fiefdom whose abuses were precisely the argument in favor of Belgian colonization in 1908. How could you get such a basic fact wrong, Edward? Yes, perhaps you should be forgiven. Because the American journalist Adam Hochschild subtitled his 1998 book, King Leopold's Ghost, quote, "A story of greed, terror, and heroism in colonial Africa," unquote. I guess American journalists are just sloppy with facts. Although Hochschild notes in his book that the Free State, quote, "was shared in no way with the Belgian government," unquote.